a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Shoots away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground. He loses the football. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You love a huddle, okay? You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
That's his way through a tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Worthy now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They take the handoff now, Stafford. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long now for Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Get set, get set.
Purdy on first down. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the fray. Now it's Purdy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Get set, get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They stick with McCaffrey. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Get set.
Trying to push this past the marker. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Waiting.
First down throw here for Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Waiting.
Stafford back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. First down throw by Purdy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So now it's going to be third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On third down, Kirby. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
32, lady.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Lady.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Makes the tackle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Cuts it right sideline, and he does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set, get set. Up.
First down, Purdy to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down.
What's up? 18, what's up? Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He finds Brown right side. Yeah, he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Up. Up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the scenes.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Worthy now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Lady.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
defenders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Hot.
Play action now with Purdy. He rolls to his right. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Outside.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Get set. Get set. Hot.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the 1st half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the 1st big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the 1st big play, but maybe the 1st separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the 2nd half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Set. 21. Get a lady.
Throwing now, Stafford. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Lady. Real back, 22.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
No doubt. Now Prater on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down now, ball at the 33. Play action now, Purdy on him quick, and they bring him down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
18! Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT at the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Nice cut back to the right sideline. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Purdy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
this holiday weekend. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
Put it in right now, boys. Right now.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Get set. Get set.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Outside. Up.
Purdy on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Lady. Stop.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Stay 50. Stay 50. Move 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one to cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Lady. Drill right. 22. Like 54. Sit on.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
They've set it downs for him from the 31.
Outside. Ready.
He'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set. Get set. Ready. Up.
Now Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Purdy throwing here on first. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It goes for 32 yards, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone on first. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. To throw again, it's Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
It's second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Escapes the defender. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Eagles feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Waiting.
The tight end in motion now.
Moving ahead.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And an Eagle first
180.
down.
Ready, hot.
The toss running right. It's Gibbs. Fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner, and that's going to seal this win. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Set. Stop.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
180. Ready, hot.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Prater puts it through, and they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Waiting. Not.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Waiting.
Tight end in motion left.
Set.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. That's a nice run in there. Gets him a 3rd down coming up.
To make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Ayuk makes the catch. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Down the 11-yard line.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.